What's up, Internet? We are here in the town. It is Saturday, it's 9:30. And we're just gonna do our thing, as we always do, and see what happens. Also, Cube buried something in the sea acres. Interesting. Now, our old pal, KK Slider, is here. We have to request a song from him. And I think I know exactly what song we should request this time. There's in fact a song specifically I think we should request. We are going to look for... This one feels a little bit iconic, but let's do it.
Me oh me que me oh me oh me que oh me na me oh me que oh me na oh me que me oh me que na me oh me na oh me oh me oh na oh na me que oh me me oh me que me oh me oh me que oh me na me oh me que oh me na oh me que me oh me que na me oh me na oh me oh me oh na oh na me que oh me with me now. With me oh me que me oh me oh me que oh me na me oh me que oh me na oh me que me oh me que na me oh me na oh me oh me oh na oh na me que oh me
And that is probably one of the more iconic KK Rider songs, I think. It's certainly one of the better ones. I'm kind of surprised it took us this long into the year to get one, but now we have a copy of that. We can jam out to any time. Let's throw it in our stereo. I just like watching the Decoids dance. They're just so awesome. Anyway, let's take a look and see what fossils we got today. Because I think it's important that we check our fossils every day. It's the one constant that keeps us sane in this crazy, crazy, chaotic world. And we have a Stegoskull, an Apatotorso, and an Apatotail. So we do actually have 3 fossils today, which means we're going to get quite a few bells. That's pretty exciting. And we have some, but not many, things in the dump, and they're, you know, stationery, so they're not worth much, but you know, it could help us down the line if we want to save money on stationery, which of course is always a plus. Alright, next we shall sell the ribbon paper because, I mean, watermelon paper. Do you really want to get rid of watermelon paper? Of course you don't. And we'll take basically 15,000 bells because that's not a bad amount of money for basically doing nothing. I wouldn't complain, certainly. That's kind of a neat shirt. I think we've already taken a look at the dragon suit though, so I think I will leave it alone today. But it is a neat looking shirt all the same. Also, I don't think I can pull off orange all that well. I shall take some tulips. And I shall take some cosmos. And some pansies. Why not? We can always use more pansies. And some other pansies, because, like I said, you can always do to have some more pansies. And even more pansies. So we're just going to make a little field of pansies, because why not? Alright. Now we gotta plant them. And that's not all that bad. We just kind of have to get there without destroying the flowers. That's the real trick in all this. Okay, well, it looks like we cleared up to here. Are these areas planted in? Ah, yes they are. Well, we'll be okay. Just gotta keep planting. Yeah, for some reason you can't plant here. I guess it's because it's a square stuff spawns on, is my guess. Like, if you planted there, they would probably just get destroyed every time someone left their house. That's really the only thing I can think of. Again, no one new in our town, which is kind of a letdown. But we will persevere. I think the next thing we should look at is to see if our town is still perfect, because it is important to know. And also flat stag beetles, because Kuagatas are awesome. Everything is in fact perfect, which is good. It's encouraging that things are perfect and will remain perfect because we're awesome. And balls need to return to the ocean, where they belong. Oop, let's get rid of this. Not seeing any seagulls, for better or worse. Can we find any fossils or gyroids today, is the real question. For a reward for our being patient through the storms and turbulence of life would be nice. And indeed, we found a fossil. That's good. Hey, camper. This too would be worth investigation. We'll be back to talk later. I want to talk to you and maybe get some unique camping equipment. Even though I'm not that big into camping. Although, I did see something that was actually kind of cool relating to camping. It was an anime, the first episode, because I think it was on Crunchyroll, which I don't have a subscription to, because I can't afford anything, but it was some kind of anime about just camping. My girlfriend showed to me, and it looked interesting. Just sort of a nice, comfortable slice of life type of thing. And that can be fun. It doesn't always have to be about giant robots and katanas and ninjas and whatever. Don't get me wrong, that's kind of my jam, but you know, sometimes some slice of life stuff can be pretty fun. If nothing else, it's a change of pace that keeps things interesting. And we got 1,000 bells. That's alright. Not gonna clear up. Ball, you must return to the ocean. like we discussed. Good. There we go. An Umbloid. I don't remember which one those are. Oh, we got another fossil. How much space do I have? 5 spaces. Not bad. Not great. Not bad though. No lost items. Booker, you continue to disappoint. Alright, Copper. Anything new going on? Nope. You know, if you're not doing anything, you should go check out KK's Slider. I know you've been meaning to. He's here right now. I got one of his jams, it's good. But alas, I think he's too busy being on duty to ever have fun. Poor Copper. He's such a stick in the mud. Let's get rid of this. Pearl. Aw, she has nothing for us. Alas, but such is life. Get rid of that. There should be 2 more gyroids for us to find. That would be nice. There's a camper we have to talk to. There's some treasure we should go look for. But where, oh where could that gyroid be? And we've checked most of the acres pretty thoroughly. Short of, you know, of course, like places like this. Because, I mean, I could dig behind every tree ever, but I don't want to say it would be a waste of time, but it would be not fun. And you know, if you're not doing it for fun, what are you doing it for? But I'm not seeing any gyroid-y places to hide. Again, sort of directly behind a tree, but the odds that more gyroids would spawn directly behind trees seems unlikely, indeed unrealistic. Although I hate that stuff can still spawn here, but we can't plant flowers. That is just obnoxious. There's one spot I can think of where something could be. Maybe. One of those little corner areas where... yeah, like that. A mini rhythmoid. That could be cool. But can we find the final gyroid? The final piece of the puzzle? To see if we got a nice little set of gyroids. Or indeed anything we actually want from them. There could have been one here, because again it's one of those areas that only half follows the rules of where stuff's allowed to be. I don't think there's any areas like that up here, but I could be wrong. There's KK, who will not allow us to double dip into his stash of awesome songs, unfortunately. And I guess we're just gonna go without one gyroid today. Maybe we'll find it another time. Let's see what we got though. Let's start with the Umbloid. I like the big one better, it keeps a better beat. What about this one? That's not bad. I'm not sure if I'll keep it, but you know, I don't see a reason to have to get rid of it at this moment. Maybe it would work better in the Zen Garden. Now, it did say that the Sea Acres did contain treasure of some kind. That's worth noting. That said, the early Sea Acres, at least half of them, are also covered in flowers. And we explored, but did not find any spots to dig up. Truly, Cube may be a mastermind that we did not give enough credit to. And he probably just hid it behind a tree or something dumb. And it'll never be seen. But, well, that may very well be the case. We can still take a look down here. Follow the cliff, see if anything shows up that we just sort of overlooked. But if it's up there, it seems unlikely. Because again, it would have to either be behind a tree or in one of those spots where stuff can only sort of half spawn in. Oop. But I'm not seeing anything immediately that stands out. I don't think he'd put anything behind a house or anything stupid. Unfortunately, I think Cube's treasure is, in fact, too brilliantly hidden for us. But we can talk to this person and see if we can get some camping treasure. Because camping treasure could be good. Aw. How can it be a good ghost story if you can't remember it, though? There's not much to knock on a tent, you know. Come on, Sydney. Play a game with me. I've got plenty of bells. And I could use a mountain bike. Okay, we have to answer a question correctly. And knowing these, it's probably something dumb and random and has nothing to actually do with the story. Uh-oh. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Camping out in the forest. Green tent, yellow sleeping bag. Bright red backpack. Brown reindeer. Red suit. Banana. Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. That is not a matter of simply reading comprehension and replying and actually paying attention. That is just a random question that is completely randomized. It could be any of these things and have nothing to do with anything he said. I guess yellow. Well, I don't think it's a red banana. We're not playing DK64 here. What is my prize? Is it a mountain bike? I need one of those. I made her sad. A cabin bed. Okay, that said, that is kind of horse shit. So what we're gonna do, being the sensible people that we are, we're gonna take most of our bells and drop them out here. That way, in case we actually get these entirely wrong, we'll still have something to show for it and not feel completely stupid. But that said, we have to have the luck to actually initiate a game because these things are stupid and random, just like the igloos, but without the bonus of having the awesome dummy items. Uh-oh. It's one of these questions again. Let's try again. Yup. So once again, the question is about the banana. The banana that she never lists the thing about, so it's entirely random. I guess green. You gave him a really unhealthily early growth banana that gave him heartburn. And it was a wallpaper. Basically not useful to me at all. Alright, well, I'll take this. Unfortunately, you can't take these out in values of 5, which I think is a missed opportunity. But worry not, or we can take up 5 individual bags. And that should roughly be about as good. I hope. Alright, Sydney, let's try that again. I have 5,000 bells, that should be more than enough to initiate a game. Alright, I don't care about the scav in bed, so let's do it. Fishing and got a bluegill. Purple butterfly. Was this bear you? Is this some sort of weird out-of-body experience you had? Well, it was bluegill, which means it would have to be a summer. Well, also because right now is the only time you can get it. I'll take 2,000 pals, sure, why not? Come on, let's do another game. I've got a wallpaper you can have. And a gyroid you could have. I'll play games. Alright, we're getting rid of the stupid wallpaper. Yes, we'll play. Now, all of those things, except for maybe the bear, are still events that happen in the summer. We caught a bluegill and that same purple butterfly just yesterday, so it would have to be summer. So unless the information they give us is randomized and actually ties to something, or it's just a random guess thing, I'm guessing the answer is always summer. Or it's completely disconnected and we just got lucky twice. You shall play a game. It's the question about the great banana again. I'm guessing yellow because it's the only color you really haven't. Well, you did mention yellow, but you know, it is a banana, so yellow. Nope, it's randomized. Alright. Awesome. I feel bad because you took all my money, you sad person, and you just gave me a wallpaper and not something cool. Oh, that's sad. Oh, remember! Remember, damn it. Just buy this wallpaper back, I don't need it. I don't think she's gonna buy it, but maybe, just maybe. Oh good, she's gonna take my Umbloid. Got a bluegill, purple butterfly. Yep, same events, which means if it's not pertaining to summer, then this nonsense is just random. Nope, I guess it is actually a set answer. That's interesting. Because most of these are just randomized. Picnics. Come on, let's play another game. I would like to try and get some more camping equipment, please. I don't think we're actually going to get another game out of this. Alas. See, I don't like how random these are either. I mean, the games are entirely random, and they're dictated by personality types. And, you know, whether they show up or not is random. What you get from them is random. And just, you know, whether they even want to play a game is entirely random. And it's terrible because of it. Oh well. On the bright side, we've got a beetle we can still sell to Mr. Nook. Which, if we're going to do that, we have to do it like in the next minute, so I guess we should run. Oh crap, I can't run through my flowers. Run, 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 run. We made it. Oh, that was good. I have something I need to sell. And why not take this Imperial Wall too? Alright. There we go. That was quite lucky. Alright, I think we'll do like one lap around the town, see if we can find any bugs or anything interesting. And maybe we'll head to the post office for the night. And I think I'm going to skip out on some NES stuff because I got to go back and work on my reviews. But I should be down to continue playing Pokemon later tonight as well, so, you know, this won't be it for the stream tonight. It'll just be a little bit of a break. For you. For me, it's going to be non-stop work, but, you know, that's how it is sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's just nothing but work. But, nothing else, I enjoy what I love, so it's not really work. Catfish. I already have one, but I can sell that tomorrow. Not bad. I wouldn't bother with the fireflies. They're neat, but they're just not going to earn us many bells. And throw that out. Come on, Mr. Fishity Fish. Come on, Mr. Fishy Fish. It's gonna be a boot. Or a very smart fish that won't let me catch it like an idiot. Stupid smart fish. Now we could try and catch something around here, but chances are it would just end up being sea bass, which is not ideal. Nor am I seeing any more Kuagatas. Kinda unfortunate. We need more stag beetles. We'll never become the greatest Metarotter without a Kuagata on our team. It's just a fact. Oh man, I want to play Metarot now. Hey, there's one. Speak of the devil. Right. Got ourselves a stag beetle. I just realized we should probably actually put our bells back in our wallet. So that we don't look entirely poor next time we have to go to Mr. Nook's. And we actually know how much money we have. Throw that away. Read and throw that away. Read and throw that away. Send this to Mr. Museum. Send this to Mr. Museum. Send this to Mr. Museum. Start loading up with fossils. Alright. Let's take the long way to the post office. Maybe we'll see more awesome fish or bugs to catch. Well, I see a fish. Maybe it's a good one. Fish. Hey, we got ourselves another catfish. seen any more bugs, though. Come on, fish. Yep. Ah, that was all me. Alas. But we made it to the post office where we're going to say hi to our best friend Phyllis, who's always happy to see us. I've got 3 letters today, Phyllis. I have more to mail, like this one. Oh, there's always more, Phyllis. Except now. Now you have all of them. See you, Phyllis. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, now let's just see if we can catch some more fish or bugs on our way home. Again, probably not going to bother with the fireflies, because why would we? That might be what we're looking for, though. If we're lucky. Come on, Mr. Fish. I'm going to catch you, and you're going to be what I'm looking for. And it'll be awesome. No, it's just a killifish. Ah. But I really wanted it not to be. Hey, we got a carp. That's a big fish. I would think it'd be worth a few more bells than it is, but it's a pretty cheap fish, honestly. I'm not seeing any fish down there. Certainly no super fish. But we are back home. It's a shame we did not find that extra gyroid or the treasure, but that's always something we can find in the future. I hope you did enjoy this, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night, usually a little longer with some NES stuff involved, but I gotta cut it a little bit short just because I got other stuff I need to do before the night is out. But I will be back later with some Pokemon Ruby stuff, because I am super excited to get back into Pokemon. That's fun. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you, and not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much anything you could think of. And I'm sure a lot you can't, because I just play a bunch of weird stuff, but it's awesome. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can, so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things, like guessing the right color in a randomization puzzle and not losing all your money. The first time, anyway. And maybe not so much the fact that you failed the second time. It happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.